Hello and welcome back to a brand new episode of Hermitcraft Amplified, and today we are in my sheep farm over here because we have been breeding these guys up a little bit more, and as you can see we've bred them up in this pen here and that pen there because there's quite a lot of room for these guys. These ones here look about look quite fine. There's probably 8 in here and 8 in here, and there were 8 in the others as well, but since their pens are bigger, they might as well be more of them. Although I don't really want to lag the area out too much with a bunch of sheep, so I can always get rid of some, I guess, if I need to. But anyway, I blocked myself in here because this was a little bit of a spoiler. I didn't want anyone coming in case someone live streamed or anything like that, or someone came along. And well, by the looks, someone did come along. XP Crafted, in fact, because I received a message from him and it says, might have forgot some blocks at your base, possibly. All I know is I left with fewer blocks than I had when I got there. So, well, I think he might have pranked me, guys. I think he might have got me back finally, because he took his time, but I can't see anything over there. My hotel seems fine. But well, there's a dirt block. That's nice touch. There is a hashtag blame XP. Wow, well that is definitely going to be a massive pain to get rid of. Blimey, that's obsidian up there. That looks like I think it is, unless it's coal blocks. So I think that is obsidian. But anyway, let's quickly head over there. And you guys know what to do in the comments and on Twitter. He's actually told you guys. Hashtag blame XP seems to be the kind of title, I guess, of this video. Because blimey, if you don't know and you've never been to my Twitch streams, you will know that exclamation mark blame XP is a thing. The blames he's got on there at the moment are about 2,000 and something, nearly 2,500 I think, on there, which is quite a lot. When I set it up, I didn't think it would be that popular to blame XP, but it seems like it is. So wow, this is definitely it. Wow, it has a nice view of everywhere else, but it looks like hashtag blame XP. Well, backwards. It seems to be the thing that is going on. So I'm actually quite surprised that he's built this out of everything, because I don't know. He seems quite happy with me blaming him, I guess, because he's built it himself. So awesome, XP. Thank you ever so much for this lovely sign, I guess. Everyone that comes to my base can now hashtag blame XP, and you guys watching can blame XP as well. But there we are, that is the prank, I guess. Thank you very much, XP. I don't believe there's anything else around, although I will take a quick look just to check that there isn't a hashtag blame false somewhere instead or something. But yeah, that's pretty cool actually. I wasn't really expecting that. GG, I guess. GG. Okay, well, I guess I will have to clear that mess up later. I think I might leave that there just for a little bit, so that in Twitch streams I can go, oh everybody, hashtag blame XP. I should have put a little exclamation mark in front. If you don't know, basically that's a command in my Twitch chat where if you put exclamation mark blame XP, it'll blame him and it'll come up with how many times he's been blamed and all that jazz. But you can see that there are sheep missing wool here, and if I pop up here you'll see that quite a lot of them are light grey, and that is because I want to work on a special project today. Now, the idea came from looking back at past adventure maps over the past few days. I've been wanting to make one, but it's too hard to come up with the idea. I would like to kind of, if I ever make an adventure map, it would have to be with someone else, because there are things that I suck at. The redstone and command block stuff, and also just storyline. But I came across some old maps by FV Disco. Now, if you don't know who FV Disco is, he was a pretty cool guy that I don't think he makes videos anymore, sadly, but I'm sure he's doing lots of other cool stuff and things. But yeah, so he builds lots of cool contraption things, and yeah, basically there was an Easter map he made, I think it was 2 years ago or something, and that bunny kind of gave me an idea. Now, I'm pretty dreadful at pixel art. Pixel art generally works in the sense that if you want to build some, you'll look up the designs and you can tweak them a little bit and stuff like that. I can never ever just make my own because I find it too difficult. But what we're going to be doing is, oh, I've actually wandered off this way, shouldn't have gone this way. But yes, today I'm actually going to be working on a little building in, I think Hermit Thrills would be the best place for it. I haven't gone scouting for a place to build it yet, but basically I want to build a very similar bunny, but with a little twist. So I am actually going to have to get the help of a redstoner. Now, I haven't mentioned it to anyone just yet, but I'm hoping that someone will be around a little bit later. and will be able to help me with the redstone. Now, it isn't too complicated. I can technically make it myself. I was practicing. Oh god, I haven't got an ender pearl. How do I get out? A sheep. How do I get out? I don't know why I'm asking you guys. You definitely cannot get out. And if you did know a way, then I would be a little bit worried because they'd all start disappearing. But if I can head up here, there we are. Haha, you didn't see me. You didn't see how I escaped, because otherwise he would be out as well. But yes, basically that's what I'm going to be doing today. So I'm going to gather up as much grey wool as I can, maybe a little bit of pink and white as well, and a few different blocks and lots of redstone. And I'm going to head over there to build the exterior, and then if a redstoner or someone isn't around later to help me out with it, then I will probably do that in another episode. But I want to build the exterior first so that we actually get an idea of what it's going to look like. Okay, so we are now down here at Hermit Thrills, and if we go through the portal, we are going to go to the outside and scout out an area for our little bunny. Now, I say little, it's not necessarily going to be that little. Oh, we're going to get fireworks, yay, they're green. That's odd. I thought they were all red the other day, that's very strange. And I'm hoping there aren't any spoilers around the place. There might be something over there. Wait, is that a spoiler? I don't know, but either way, I'm going to look this way, just in case. There's also something over there. Wait, is that Mumbo's thing? Is that where it is? Oh, it is. Okay, so I haven't been able to watch his video yet, but the Ender Games. Ah, I see what he's doing. He's doing the Ender Games thing again. That is awesome. So we'll have to do that maybe this episode, maybe next, maybe another time. I don't know. We'll have to have a look, I guess. And that is awesome. So we'll have to definitely check that out at some point in the future. But regards to this bunny thing, I was kind of thinking it would go there, but I guess that's right in the centre, so I don't know if it's going to fit either side of it. But basically, I need like a cliff. So, possibly there, maybe? If it's not too near to that, I don't know where you have to go from this one. Possibly... What's closest to this one? Does this one even have something closest to it that you have to ender pearl to? I don't even know. Oh, I guess it's that one over there. Can I even get up here? Let's have a quick look up here to make sure that this one doesn't need to go that way. Back to the start. What do you mean back to the start? Oh, did they make you go back and forth or something? I guess it's a spoiler, but it doesn't necessarily matter. I guess here might be okay, or I'll go around at the other side. But anyway, I'm going to get my stuff together all in a chest, and we are going to start building this thing. Okay, so I have decided that the bunny is going to go here. Now that spoiler over there isn't quite a spoiler, it actually says Jello Speef, although there is something behind it which looks pretty fancy. But anyway, I'm going to start building this bunny up. Now, I would have done a time-lapse of this, but for some reason my camera studio mod has literally died on me. It's just gone, nope, don't like you anymore, not going to work, and instead I'm going to crash your game. So that's always fun. Here I'm actually going to add a little bit of lighting, so I'm actually going to make that bit there go back a little bit. Now I have got some ladders, so I'm possibly going to just put a little ladder on the side so I can actually get back up on this thing, and it's going to be very, very awkward to build. But as you can see, these are like the cheeks of the rabbit, and then if I go side to side, that is the kind of mouth area. I'm not sure what it's called actually, but I'm sure one of you guys knows in the comments. But here we are. So we're going to build the nose up here. It's not necessarily going to be the biggest rabbit ever, and also it is a completely like tweaked design. If you actually go look at FE Disco's one, it's a little bit different. This one is going to be a little bit more compact. There are certain things that are different with it, but overall, I think it's going to work really nicely. So this is here, the top of the nose. Now that needs to go in a little bit, and this will be kind of a cool little area where the eyes are going to be, one there and one there. And yeah, so let's have a quick look back at this. So yeah, there's the shape right there. You can kind of see how it looks like a rabbit. Now, where the actual buttons are going to go and the lights are going to go, I don't think I've explained this, have I? Basically, the redstone is going to be redstone lamps, so it's going to be kind of similar a little bit to that one. I did try and think whether or not anyone else had a design like this, but only that one's a little bit similar, and that one's very, very compact and very kind of, you know, you move up and down, that's kind of the deal. This one's going to be more of a time thing. Basically, there's going to be 4 or 5 redstone lamps on this thing, and you have to basically shoot it, and you need to keep all the lights on at once. So obviously, like if you have a redstone lamp, I don't have one on me. Do I have one on here? I do, yes. Okay, so I can explain this. So you have a redstone lamp. you have a button. When you press the button on the redstone lamp, it comes on for like 2 seconds and then it goes off. But the idea is they're going to stay on for a little while. You basically have to shoot them all in a certain amount of time before any of them go off, because otherwise you'd have to shoot it again. So that's going to be kind of cool. I think Impulse is going to be joining me later, hopefully, to try and sort this thing out redstone wise, but I'm pretty excited. This thing's going to look epic. So let me try and build up more of the face, and I shall show you what kind of awesomeness the ears are going to look like. Okay, so I built up the bottom half. Now all we need to do is the eyes and then the ears. But for the eyes, they're going to look pretty evil. So the eyes actually come out like this. And I think they look pretty funky like so. You're then going to actually want to put white there. And then this is where the stair and the brick are going to go. These are going to look pretty epic. So if I can make myself a little platform down here with iron, we can do this. So I believe you put the stair inwards, pointing at the face, and then that there like that. Now, you can put, well, I'm going to actually put white wall there, and I've got a sea lantern I'm actually going to put behind the eye, so that little gap there will actually have some light coming through it. So let me quickly build the other one. The other one's basically going to be the same thing, but it's going to look pretty evil when you actually have this. So basically, there's going to be a little bit of an idea in that I guess the bunny is taking over, or, you know, you have to basically shoot the bunny, which is a bit evil, I guess. I've actually put those in the wrong place, I believe. Have I done that? Have I done it in the wrong place? I think so. I've actually put this in the wrong place as well, which is helpful. Good thing I'm concentrating, isn't it? So yeah, there we are. And then we'll move this one back as well. But yeah, basically, we'll put the eye there, there, and there. We'll put that on top, and we'll put the eye back, because otherwise he doesn't have much of an eyebrow. And then, where is the sea lantern gone? Oh no, is it fallen down? It has fallen down. Let's see if we can quickly chuck that in there, like that from the bottom, and then I'll show you guys what it looks like from the front. So this is him so far. It looks a little bit, oh, actually, you know what? Because we're so low down here, it makes it very, very hard to see. Let's quickly pillar up to have a look at him. Now, this platform here that you're going to shoot him on could possibly be higher up, about this height. See, now that's better. That's way better. Now he looks pretty evil. He looks ready to kill some people. That little block there, I might move back one. And also, I've obviously missed a block there. But let's get this done, and then we can actually build the ears, which is going to make him look properly like a bunny. Okay, so I have decided to go with a third-person point of view for this, because this is going to look pretty epic. So, basically what you need to do is then basically just build a massive top part with the grey. Now, wait a second. Is this wrong here? I believe it could be. But I don't know, I think I'll tweak this a little bit later anyway. It's not an issue, it's actually the correct size, so that won't be a problem at all. So if I come up here, we can see that with this guy now has like a forehead kind of area. So then you're actually going to want to go back a couple. So I'm actually going to go back right to the right side for you guys of him. I'm going to build 2 white and then another one there. If we do the same on the other side, you will see exactly where we're going here. So these are going to be the ears. Now, obviously, they look a bit ridiculous at the moment, but one is going to be taller than the other. So this one's probably going to go up by 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the same here. Now, as we go up, we're actually going to be building up the white as well, so that we get the inside of the ear a different colour. So it actually looks like an ear rather than just a grey blob, I guess. So we're actually going to then build it outwards a couple. So we're going to go up by a couple there. I should have brought shears, that would have been very helpful indeed. But we're actually going to be building out each time. So if we build out here, replace that with white in the middle, and then go up again. So if I do that, like so, these are then going to come out, and then we're actually going to droop down, which is going to be very, very difficult to do. But by the looks of things, it is becoming nighttime, which makes it very, very awkward indeed to build this thing, especially as I don't have torches or anything on me. Looking in my inventory, it is pretty bare, so I don't know. It looks like we're going to have to probably get down from here, go sleep, and stuff like that. So let me get my ender pearl. We're going to disappear, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip when this thing is done. So the design work is now complete. Bruce is looking pretty amazing. All I want to do now is get on with the redstone in a little bit. But before that, and before Tango turns up, we're actually going to tidy this place up a little bit. So I'm actually going to bone meal the place a little bit, put some flowers everywhere, and make the place look a little bit cooler. because it is a little bit messy around here. It's also extremely dark behind him, so I'm going to try and light that up a little bit just so that there aren't any accidents. And then people can't blame me for not lighting the area up where my build is. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. I think that's actually a really, really nice spot for him, because the back isn't really done. If I actually go behind him here, I've built up the sides a little bit, but really it's kind of open at the moment because I don't know what we're going to do with the redstone just yet. So I don't know how big that's going to be. And we've got a Skelly Bob that's saying hello to us. Hey, I've got thorns, dude. You're going to be in trouble if you keep hitting me. But yeah, I think he looks pretty epic. Down from here, this kind of level, he doesn't look as cool because you can't see his evil eyes that are staring at you and looking into your soul. But actually, if you go up here, you can actually tell that his eyes move side to side. They look pretty epic and pretty evil. So if I move over here, you can see he follows you around the room, which I really, really love in builds when they add little eyes like that. So that is pretty cool. He's a bit creepy, and the idea is you would stand here and shoot him. So I'm going to get on with all that stuff, and I'll see you in a second. So...
Hello. Hi.
Hello. Have you noticed this little thing?
This guy.
I say little.
Yeah.
It's not so little.
This guy's been staring at me for a little while and really creeping me out. What's going on here?
He's giving you the evil eyes. Yeah.
Oh, what do we got?
So yeah, I've brought you over here because I need a little bit of redstone stuff to be done.
Okay.
And,
I have some redstone on me.
Yeah. Oh wow, brilliant. That's exactly what I needed. Well, that's it. You're done.
Yeah, awesome.
Thank you for the help.
Yes. I'm so good at this.
Yeah. That's what I struggle with. Just placing it in a line. Oh, it's so difficult. But yeah, basically my idea is that this is going to be a little game that you play with the redstone lamps. And they'll be dotted around the area, so some could be in front of him, some could be on him, and stuff like that. And you would basically, or at least buttons would be. And yeah, you'd shoot them, and you'd have to like light them all up, I guess, or get them all. And then you would win, I guess. You'd win something, I'm not sure yet, but...
Okay, yeah,
a prize,
I think I see what you're saying.
Prize.
So you shoot all the buttons, and if you get them kind of all hit at the same time, and then
within a certain time limit,
you'll get yourself a prize. I know, kind of like I think XP's is got kind of the same.
Yeah, it's kind of a similar idea.
But oh yeah, that's cool. That's cool. So yeah, I like the little Easter theme going on too. It's perfect timing. I think I can do that.
Awesome. Did you
I
want to
just gotta
take
be
a
careful.
look?
I don't want to mess up your design, but yeah, let's go down there and take a look.
Let's take a look. So I guess these are where the instructions will be. I mean, you can tweak where things are and stuff.
Okay, sure.
And yeah, if you just come around the back, you'll see kind of the room you've got to work with, I guess. You can obviously add more wall if you need to around the place. But...
Redstone room. Oh, I don't build nice looking things. I'm afraid I don't want to mess up your awesome looking bunny rabbit.
Yeah, it doesn't look so awesome from the back. Just looks a bit scary, in fact. But
yeah.
It's got sea lantern
okay. I kind of like the idea you mentioned. At first, I was thinking all the buttons would kind of be on it, but I kind of like the idea that it's almost like
we could hide them a little bit.
Yeah, Easter's kind of all about scavenger hunts in a way too, right? You know, searching for eggs and whatnot, and maybe we'll have little Easter eggs as buttons hidden, and you part of the job is to figure out where the buttons actually are.
That'd be cool.
So that could be cool, and then I don't necessarily have to place it on its face and mess up the death stare that he's giving us right now.
He is, yeah.
Oh, so yeah, that could be fun. Nice little redstone job for me to do. I like that. I like his mouth right here. This mouth, I just feel like for some reason I just want to go in it. You know, like
you want him to basically eat you alive. Nice.
Yeah, exactly. So I might have to do something like that. Maybe when you win the game,
or something.
Yeah, kind of door opens up, you come and collect your prize. But yeah, we'll see. Some redstone
awesome.
to figure out, but I'm sure I can do it.
Yeah.
I like it. I really like it. I like the idea. Can't wait to play it.
I see what I like to. I'm looking forward to see what you come up with. I think it'll be pretty awesome.
Cool. Yeah. So I'll be happy to do it. And I guess what I'll do is I'll get started on the design of the redstone and how that's going to work. And as soon as I got it up and functioning, I'll contact you, and you can come back and cover up any redstone
I'll come and check it out.
And yeah, we'll go from there. So
cool.
That sounds good.
Sounds awesome. Thank you.
All right. I'll see you in a little bit then.
Yeah, bye.
See you. All right, we are back here again, and I've done a little bit of redstone work.
You have.
And,
it looks cool.
Yeah. I tried to hide it all, although I added these. I added some lamps up front. I'm not sure how I feel about them, to be honest. But you'll see why they're there after.
They look alright. They kind of look a bit like a carrot. Like you could add like a bit of like tree on the left or like leaves on the left, and it would be a cracked carrot, wouldn't it?
Oh,
no,
okay, there you go.
Just
see, this is exactly what is needed now. So I'll come in and I'll do the functional, and then you come back afterwards and make it look nice. This is the relationship we're gonna have here for sure. So yeah, I hooked up all the redstone lamps, and you can see. The choice I made was just to kind of scatter them around, kind of like an egg hunt, if you will.
Yep.
And so they're kind of all over the place. There's 8 total.
There are. So I just found one, a sneaky one at the back. I saw that. I see that.
See, yeah, try to hide them behind bushes and stuff. And
yeah, it's good. It's good. You've got some easier ones closer and harder ones at the back.
Yep. And I also did something with the buttons where I didn't just place them all kind of facing you, some around the side, some around the top, make it a little bit more challenging. And then there's couple of them way back there that are gonna be kind of hard to hit. So
there's one over there.
Did you bring your bow with you?
I do. It's a flame bow, so you'll be able to see it.
I was gonna say I'll let you use mine, but I only got 58 uses after all the testing I did. Why don't we do this? Why don't you play around real quick, and then you'll kind of see what happens at the end, and then I'll just go over what exactly happened.
At the end, you expect me to get them all?
Yeah, I hope so.
I'm not that great.
I've seen you do some PvP and stuff. You're a good shot. You got this.
Yeah, close range, not so much far. So, we'll see.
We'll give it a go. If you have a hard time,
I'm gonna just try. I just want to see if I can actually hit that back one there.
Oh, first shot, you're fine.
That one goes through water though. That one there.
Being all modest.
I don't know. The flame's gonna make it so I can't see if it's on. I'm gonna have to use my zoom.
that one's the best one I think, because it's just so challenging to hit behind the waterfall.
When arrows go through water now, they kind of like go down.
Yeah, it looks like it does push it down a little bit, so it's even more challenging. But you're getting super close. I don't think it's on. I think
it's to the right a bit. I'm kind of missing it.
It is
kind of hard. So hard.
There you go. There you go. It's on.
Okay.
Now you're against the clock, because that first one you hit was a while ago.
I'll have to hit that one again.
There you go. Yeah, you got that one. And that one, you see it's
like
off
moving
to the
a
side.
tiny amount.
Nailed it.
There's one there, but can I hit it through the tree? Is that even one there?
It's the buttons on top of that one. I think.
Oh, is it?
That's why that's got a sneaky one.
Just trying to hit as many as I can.
Even these close ones are not easy, because those buttons are on the side. I think definitely makes it a little bit harder.
Can't tell if they're on. Oh, that arrow just fell off. I saw that.
Yeah, it did. It's hard to tell if it's on because of the fire.
Yeah, I know. Wasn't the most practical thing. Is that all of them? The one in the back.
Top one came off.
No.
Waiting for the waterfall one to turn off.
That would be a nightmare, wouldn't it?
Oh no!
I can't hit this one now. How did I get it in one shot?
Oh, it's gonna turn off soon. This is intense. It is.
I'm really, really bad at this. Why is the arrow? Oh, I'm not pulling my bow the whole. See, I can't even see it now. Oh, it's on. It's on. Off. Okay, that one's on though.
Now you gotta go to the water one again. Oh, good. I think I made it challenging enough.
You did, yeah. If I can't get it, then no.
I wanted to make it so it was at least somewhat challenging. That's super easy.
I can't even see my arrows.
There you go. You got it. Okay, now we got the ones to the left turning off again.
That one there isn't even on. I can't.
Yeah, those side ones. It might actually be beneficial to play with a regular bow, just because the flames might
I wish
block
I'd bought one over with
too much.
You could help. not that your bow's gonna help, but
that's true. I'll help you out. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I can't even tell which ones are off. Okay.
We need to be able to see the end.
I'm gonna go for these right ones over here, and then.
Okay.
You should be able to get them all. The concentration. Oh, there we go. Got it. Oh, look! The carrot flashes.
So I wanted to do some sort of visual indicator that you won. I guess we could also carry the signal to some kind of note block thingy. But yeah, I hardly ever do note block stuff.
That's awesome.
So anyway,
yeah, I noticed that something opened.
yeah, the mouth opened up. This is where you're definitely gonna need to come in and do something. So
prize room, please make it look good. I'll give it a go.
Not much of a prize room, but you'll need to cover up kind of my redstone mess over here. Just kind of did a little door. And then there's a reset button here. So
Oh,
once
cool.
you go in and grab your prize or whatever you're going to do, you know, the lights will stay flashing, kind of an indicator that somebody left the game on, and you just hit the button, and the door will close and the lights will turn off.
That is so cool. That is way more than I expected, honestly. That is awesome. That is so awesome.
Thanks. Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was actually ended up being pretty simple. I just had to wire up all the inputs to a multi-input AND gate, they're called, and from there it was just a matter of the door and the lights, and
awesome.
no big deal. So pretty cool.
That was record timing as well. That was not bad at all.
Yep.
I'll definitely come to you again when I need some redstone done. Not sure if that's a good or bad thing.
Oh, it's always good. It's always good. I love doing it.
Awesome.
So, all right, cool. Yeah, I'll let you decorate and make it look even better and cover up all my redstone mess, and let me know when it's done because I want to come back and play around.
Definitely. Thank you so much. That's awesome. Yeah, I'll definitely make the prize room. I'll find some prizes and stuff, and we'll make this thing look and work pretty well.
Cool. Yeah, I love the design of the bunny. It's just awesome.
It's pretty evil.
So, all right, yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for me then.
All
Thanks
for coming.
I'll see you later.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Well, that is it, guys. We are now complete. This thing is amazing. That's all I'm going to say. I wanted to just give a massive shout out to Impulse, because when I came to him with the idea, I actually asked to see who was around, and Impulse was like, hey, yeah, I'm around. If you've got a project, we can work on that together. And I basically left him, to do the redstone after badly explaining what I wanted done. Apparently I'm not very good at explaining things. That's nothing new. But and he came up with this, which is just super amazing. I've tried to make this thing look like a carrot by adding a little bit of some leaves on the side there. Not necessarily the best carrot in the world. I mean, it's totally a carrot, guys. You can tell, right? Yeah. But that is pretty cool. I really, really love this project. I think it looked actually pretty cool, and the redstone just works so well. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just go around and show you guys where all the buttons are. So there's one here. Obviously, if any hermits are watching, you might want to not watch it, just in case you want to maybe play this all yourself. But there are 3 on this side. There is one over the back over there. Now, the reason I am hitting them with my arrows is that it doesn't work if you do it just by pressing them, because obviously they don't stay as much. I shouldn't have my end pearl on that on that one. This one here, which is why I haven't played it properly, is actually here. I don't think that's... is that going to stay pressed? This is very difficult, this one. There's that one there, which is just outside the spoiler wall, which I have built up again, just because obviously the video isn't going out just yet. And I think, was that all of them? Something hasn't happened. I always miss one of them. There's always one I've missed. That one up there. Hello? This one. Aha. There we are. So as you heard there, that should now be open at the front. Yes, it is. And the carrot flashes. And I've done a little bit of decorating and sorting things out. The only 2 things I haven't done is put a prize in there, because I'm not sure what prize to put exactly. And also, I haven't done the instructions, although I am planning those out. And I'm also making a little time trial book in here so that people can put their fastest times if people want to do that. Basically, there will be 3 game modes: single player, multiplayer, and time trial. Single player will basically be what I did. Maybe give them like 30 seconds to a minute, and you basically shoot all of them, and you have to get it in that time. And then multiplayer is you basically fight and see who gets the best time in each of your goes. And then time trial is basically doing it as quickly as possible and then putting your first and your best time. Very, very similar to how climb time works. And yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to seeing who gets a better time on this. It looks pretty awesome. But yeah, as you can see, we haven't got any prizes just yet. I've covered up the redstone as much as I can. I need to keep that free because that piston actually moves into that block there. So I've been very, very careful with everything. Although, as usual, redstoners generally don't light things up very well. So there was a creeper in there, which I might have posted on Twitter by now. Because, just, yeah. Redstoners don't generally light their stuff up, which is a little bit... of a pain, especially as I nearly blew up all the redstone, which would have been terrible. I would have felt so bad as I'm choking to death. But there we are. That is congratulations. Please take a prize. I've put who it's made by there so that no one gets confused, because not everyone names their stuff and not everyone watches everyone's videos. So there we are. The spoiler wall is there. But anyway, that is it, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching this episode. Leave a like if you have enjoyed. Let me know if you want me to collab on any other projects, if you've got any other projects I should build in here. I'm definitely going to be working over here a lot more in the future. I really want to spend some time in live streams, just tidying up the area, adding paths and things like this path here, just bringing it over here just made that much difference, and actually kind of made it look like, you know, this is the way people need to go, and then it gives this area here some chance to maybe do something with, maybe some smaller things, or maybe even just trees and stuff for now, and then, you know, it just kind of, you know, leaves everything open to build stuff around the place. So even like in between Lily Drop and Climb Time, I'm actually going to put a tree there at some point. Which I think will be cool. Just to split it up a bit, you know, get rid of that massive gap in the middle. And I'm just so happy with this. I am really, really happy. So let me know if you like it. And as always, guys, that is it, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Like the video, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. But that is it, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. And I shall catch you guys next time. See ya!